Hi everybody, it's John back again with a final reveal video. Um, I know I've been having problems getting an area to model, but I have had the opportunity to finish a couple of kits recently that didn't need an awful lot of work doing to them to finish them off. This kit basically needed its tail fin painting and its nose cone painting, and then the transverse adherent and canopy on, and then it was finished, sorted. This is the Hella Saab J29 Lansen. I ummed and ahed about which version to do this kit because I originally wanted it to do, I originally wanted to do it in a more modern colour, which would have been the, it's like a khaki combat green upper surfaces with light grey undersides, but I did feel that I've done quite a lot of green upper surfaced aircraft with light grey undersides, and I wanted to have a bash at something a little bit more colourful. So I opted to paint this kit up and do this particular kit up in the tactical strike fighter bomber variant that the Swedish Air Force utilised this aircraft in the early 70s. Well, actually, very late 60s to about mid 70s, 1976. I think they actually ended up becoming green. But this was the role that the Lansen was utilised in that I likened to the Hawker Hunter in the RAF, because this aircraft was used for virtually exactly the same role: fighter, ground attack and reconnaissance. The major difference between the Lansen and the Hunter, of course, is that the Lansen was a two-seat aircraft with a dedicated WSO in the back, which probably made the workload an awful lot less, and the aircraft probably a bit more effective than the RAF Hunter in terms of how it performed. There's not an awful lot to report about this kit, to be honest with you. It went together very easily. I didn't have any issues with the airframe. There is absolutely zero filler in this kit whatsoever. I didn't need a huge amount of weight in the nose because the aircraft, the main undercarriage gear is quite it's sort of around midships. So really I only needed to put like one small piece of lead shot and then pack the nose out with a little bit of plasticine. And the kit was really quite easy to build and quite enjoyable actually. The Hella kit of the Lansen is actually quite nicely, it's nicely rendered. The interior isn't over the top detail, but it's not basic, not by any means. I'm hoping that I can get this kit up a little bit closer to you so that you can see the interior, because the interior on this kit is quite nicely detailed. You can actually see quite a lot of the interior there, which is nice, and it has two nicely detailed and they did paint up reasonably well. Quite nicely detailed instrument panels there, and the side panels there for the cockpit bathtub. Unfortunately, there's no pilots in this aircraft, which was a bit of a shame, but you can't have everything, can you? It's a sorry, Bill, but there's nobody populating this plane today. You might like the next kit I'll be doing a final reveal video for. The actual colour scheme I used on this kit was just Humbrol G11 for the silver overall. I utilised matte 33 for the tyres and the jet pipe interior, and I used, I think I used titanium silver, which is a Tamiya acrylic paint for the actual jet pipe exterior, and I also used a Revell acrylic colour for the tail fin, which, believe it or not, is the same colour that they use for the Lufthansa airliners. And the forward nose cone is actually another acrylic paint colour. Can't remember the number of this one, but it's basically Dayglow Revell acrylic. I wish I could remember the number. I think it might be 68. I'm not quite sure though. But that went on. That needed two coats, but it did go on quite well. And the overall silver paint needed two coats as well. But other than that, it went on quite nicely. The actual finish on the kit it's quite good. It's quite good. I quite liked the way the kit went together. It went together very, very easily indeed, and everything behaved itself. Even the undercarriage legs, they all behaved themselves as well. And the kit, the actual outcome of the kit, I was quite pleased with it. I know I've got a few subscribers that have mentioned to me in comments that they've never done jet aircraft before. And I think if you were going to have a bash at a jet aircraft for the first time, the Hella Saab J29 is actually a really, really good option to choose, because I did feel that the kit just flew together like a dream. There's no real serious issues. There's not much in the way of filler required, and it's quite a sizable kit. It's actually a little bit bigger than a Hunter. I would say it's probably similar in dimensions to a Tornado jet, with its wings extended forward. But it has a similar sort of look about it to a Hawker Hunter, but it is a little bit more stubbier and stumpier, isn't it? So, you know, as I said, there were no issues with this kit. The Hella model, I would definitely recommend it. It's a really nice kit. There aren't many options in 72nd scale on this subject, but there is absolutely nothing wrong with the Hella kit whatsoever. It's a joy to build, and the outcome that you get is actually quite reasonable. Quality of the parts quite good. The quality of the actual location holes and the way the kit goes together is actually very good. So top marks there for Hella. That's the that's the final reveal video for the Hella J29 Saab Lansen, and I hope this video's. I hope you've enjoyed looking at this video and the outcome as much as I've enjoyed building this kit. I'll see you for the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.